Dom in Hollywood, or should I say the Traitors Champions? Congratulations and welcome to Facing Reality. I feel Traitors Champions doesn't work because you're truly the faithful champions. Thank you so much for being here. Just tell me how you're feeling.
Like right now. I don't, still hasn't really set in yet. It's still like I gotta watch the ending a couple more times and
Yes. I it feels correct. Like watching the whole season play out, because even though we were there, like there was a lot of stuff that happened that we didn't know and weren't aware of. And watching it all play out, I feel like it is a just ending to an epic season to have two epically great people win.
I totally agree. And I love to see faithfuls win. So let's just jump right into that then. Now you're mentioned having watched it and having some revelations. Is there anything that hits you right off the back that kind of shocked you or makes you feel any type of way?
I think we were talking about it. I'm surprised that they didn't kill me.
yeah, yeah.
Dom,
I
you
think
mean
yeah,
that they didn't kill you or they didn't kill Hollywood?
Well, they didn't kill
yeah,
Hollywood. Like
Yeah,
I was like
yeah.
if I was in the game, I would be like, he has to go. Like he has to go. And by the time they caught on, I had shields, so they couldn't do anything.
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, you were quite vocal right from the beginning, that's for sure. Dom, sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say, and then even though you had all the shields, right down to the end with the you had the opportunity with the dolls to, stab your doll. It was like to just leave yours there. It was kind of just like a what?
So, Dom, from your perspective, what was it about Hollywood that made you feel he's got to stick around?
Um, I think just from the beginning, it didn't show a lot in the show, like in the edited version, but like we just clicked from the beginning. We always kind of had just at the round table, we would make eye contact. We always had the same reaction to things, and we kind of, whenever something would happen in the manner, we walk around, we walk past each other, we'd be like, "You on?" And we'd be like, "Yeah, I
Mhm.
got you." So it was kind of like we already had rapport, and then by the mission where we were trained together,
Mhm.
like that's where it kind of was like, okay, I can trust this guy, especially when he found the shield and he was willing to abide by my strategy to protect us both. I was like, okay, we're good. We
It
got this.
it came down to it needing like you need people, right? And our cast, beautiful gowns, not the sharpest tools in the shed. Do you know what I mean? And if there was somebody like it's nice, it was nice to have somebody in the manner that you could like bounce things off of and like test the temperature on things with. And I think that's really what it did. It was like he took a step, then I took a step, then I took a step, and he took another step. So, and it happened organically. It wasn't like
Yeah.
we sought each other out. It was just like, hmm, yeah.
And this isn't also your guys' first rodeo on reality television. And so, do you think that that helped you a little bit in like comfortability factor and maybe strategy a little bit?
I think comfortability, just like kind of being on camera, and like you mentioned this
Mhm.
before, like the stamina you need when you're like on camera all the time in order to like get to the end under like stressful. Like towards the end, everyone was kind of just like, I'm so defeated, like I don't even know what to say, and
Yeah.
we were still in it, like we were still like, oh, I can go another 3 weeks at this, like
It felt like I had somebody to volley back and forth with, and and there was a couple people in the game who I could do this with, but a lot of them got murdered. And when it came down to it, I was like, yeah, like we just saw each other, and we'd have conversations about like how we were raised and who we are as men outside of the game that didn't feel like gameplay. Like it just felt like two guys having a conversation, and we had a lot of similar wavelengths that we vibrated on. So that's kind of how it played out.
Oh, that's really special. Canada's Drag Race can be pretty strategic and like cunning. How would you compare Traders to your previous reality show experience?
For me, on Drag Race, I'm not a contestant. So I show up to work and I go in, I do my thing and I'm out, right? Like I've never competed on anything. It's my first time ever competing and being on the other side of it. And I think I might have even said it like I need to be nicer to these girls on Drag Race because this is stressful.
So that's where my mind was going a little bit is yeah, like what is the difference between competing because you're performing a little bit too, right? And on the Traitors, like you're still, as a because I consider it all reality television show
Yes.
work, performance work to a certain extent. You're putting in that hard work, and just because it's a representation of yourself, that can actually make it a little bit more difficult. So, Dom, sorry, I do want to go back to your previous reality show experience versus
Like
Traitors, because
you've been
again,
a
it's not.
contestant before.
Yeah.
Yes, but less competitive in that way, right? Does it feel because it's like more relationship based, or tell me about that. Let's start there, Dom.
Yeah, I think in terms of like comfort, I think it definitely helped my social skills. I feel like
Hmm.
being on the dating show, I think it definitely helped me like it's really easy for me to like talk to people and really like I think everybody liked me for the like the mo as far as I could talk. Like everyone was like, "Oh, Dom's cool." Like
Yeah.
I think even like the showmans and traders were like we like having Dom around. Dom's a good time. Dom's a hottie. Keep him in there.
Yeah.
It's like
Coco said it.
yeah.
We got a hottie in the conclave.
So it's like I think the show's definitely prepped me in that sense of like I think I know how to like be comfortable on camera, be myself, and gain that sort of social aspect. In terms of like the competitive aspect, I think the mole helped taught me that sometimes an underrated strategy is just shutting up. And I think that definitely helped me in terms of like just know when to talk, know when to stay quiet, and also just don't make mistakes. I feel like a lot of people just made a lot of mistakes.
Tie.
Yeah. A lot of people made a lot of mistakes, a lot of assumptions, and I was like, you don't have to be the big brain or make the big moves, just don't make mistakes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Hollywood, do you feel like because the Traitors feels a little chaotic, and from when I've talked to other contestants, it's like going so quick. But do you still feel like you were kind of aware of like what I was talking about, like the performance art of it all, or are you just like vibing and in the moment and like it almost seems like a game of Clue just happening?
So I think people feel like because it comes across as engaging as it is, it does feel performative. There wasn't any performance. Like what you saw is just me being me, and like this is like even when there's nobody around, like I am just this animated. Like
Yeah,
it's just me,
yeah,
right? So and yes, we did also understand that we were making a TV show. Like that, like not that, like obviously we got that part of it, but the way the game goes, like at some point I forgot that like I was just like, let's add money to the pot and let's not die.
yeah,
Yeah, that's literally the motivation, you know?
It feels really like immersive like that, like almost
A
like
thousand
escape room
percent.
vibes. Yeah, yeah,
A
that's so
thousand
cool. So
percent.
in that way, was it kind of like meditative? And then also like to come out as winners, like what does that do
Of
for you
course.
as like exactly all stars? So
Now you
not
got
only
me.
did you win like in terms of you come out with money, you come out with this great friendship, you made all these alliances, but like you feel good about your experience. Like, yeah, how does that all feel coming out the other side? And I not to diminish like how hard and stressful and sacrificing it must be, but where does that when you think about all that, where how are you feeling today? And proud, I hope.
I mean, I'm definitely. I feel like there was a lot of ways that this game could have gone for both of us. I think
Hmm.
both of us have opportunities to like kind of screw people over or play in a certain way, which is all valid ways to play. But I
Yeah.
think like I am grateful and appreciative that we were able to play this game in such a honest way and such a way where like we committed to each other. We were like, listen, like from one point we were like, I trust you. I'm gonna put my trust in you, and we're gonna see if we could take this all the way. And we just stuck by those guns. We just stood 10 toes, and I'm really
Yeah.
proud of that. I'm really proud of like, I think even the fact I'm gonna pat myself on the back, like getting
Yes.
offered that traitor. I could have been like, I'm just gonna take the traitor and just screw over Hollywood and get rid of Coco. But I was like, I made a pact, I made a promise to my boy, and we gotta finish things. We gotta see this through, regardless. So
It's what we said when we won. We're like, it is historic that not only the Faithfuls won, but two black men won and two alternative black men. Like neither one of us, like when people think of stereotypically black men, we aren't what they imagine. You know what I mean? And for us to have done it in the way that we did and not have snaked anybody out and just like integrity literally won both of us this game.
yeah,
Yes. Oh, and I
Yeah.
love what you said. That's what, to me, why I love the genre so much because people get to show up as these like actual full dynamic, diverse characters
Yeah.
and not just one way or the other,
Yeah.
Like
Like
it's like a
Dom,
full range of human emotion.
yeah, like on the perfect match, like he's seen a certain way, and on Drag Race, I'm seen a certain way. And what was great about this experience was that yes, those are the things that got us in, but what kept us in was who we are at the core of our beings.
I wish I could talk to you guys all day, but I know you have a big day because you're the winners. So I just have to take this time to thank you, congratulate you both again for showing up, facing reality multiple times now, giving us everything you have on reality television. We can't wait to see you on the next one.
Thank you so much. Great
Thank you
questions.
guys.
yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
And just thanks for great TV. Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
You're welcome.
I was not recording. Oh, yes, I was. Yes.